Hey, what's up everybody? Prospector here with Watcher Realms. I have yet another Abyss 1 video, with the exception that this is actually on my global account. The good news is I finally managed to hit over 30k, so that way I don't have to use diamonds to get to the 60k every day. I can just 2-key it and be done with it, which is really nice, because if you do the math, it's a lot of diamonds that I've been burning just to do my own little study of rewards. So this is going to save me a ton. But anyways, without further ado, let's dig in. Alright, so is there a secret to making this happen? Well, kind of. The big one is pretty much all gearing. So that's all that's really changing here, is the gearing and a bit of the way that I'm playing it. But I'm going to go ahead and I want to show you a few things that I've made adjustments for. But we'll just go right to the gear really quickly before we even go in there. A Torador is going to be in a morale set, full HP on the right side. Astral Guardian, he does have his, I think he has his exclusive piece on, yeah. But it doesn't really make much of a difference for him. It's just about keeping him alive, keeping him going. He's also going to be in an Astral Obelisk artifact. And then we have Kiri here. So there's some slight changes that I have done with Kiri. Something else you can actually consider doing with him as well is putting him into an attack speed amulet. This can help him come back to his ult faster, make him ult more. His hits will be a little bit softer, but he's going to be able to do those Ember Strikes and Sweeping Strikes a little bit more often. I have yet to actually try that. I might try that after this video, to be honest with you. But what we're really focusing on here is making sure that he's in 1 crit damage piece and then 2 attack percentage pieces. So 2 times attack percentage, 1 crit damage. That's for most of the heroes that we're going to be doing here. On the left side, we're looking for Wicked Vengeance all the time. Attack speed, crit rate, attack bonus, crit damage as often as you can. With this piece, we have crit rate, crit damage, attack bonus, and fight attack. I only have 1 attack percentage quad roll on the breastplates. Really got to get some of those pieces. I just haven't had any pop up, so I even have a chance to re-roll them. I have over 30 recast hammers just waiting. Oh, 27 right now. I just used 5. So yeah, kind of just waiting for them to drop and be able to do it. But total stats are going to be coming in at 25k attack, and 1.4 second attack interval, and 383.5% crit damage. The total attack speed is 398, so definitely going to be looking for a lot of attack speed and some rage gen if you can get it. Demonic Relic maxed out, of course, and then we have Sumukong, who's going to be one of the key differences. I pumped up his rage gen to 72%, and I brought up his attack speed as high as I could get it. So we're going for Wicked Vengeance on the left side, attack speed, crit rate, crit damage, attack bonus. The reason we're going for that is to get the attack bonus, crit rate, crit damage, and then get that 74 attack speed. Same thing here is a quad roll, attack speed, attack bonus, crit rate, and crit damage. Right, so then on the right side, we're going for attack bonus main, attack speed, crit rate, crit damage, and rage regen. And then over here, same thing. I can pump up the crit damage a bit. You know, it's something to take into consideration. And then we have a crit damage piece here. Same thing. Attack bonus, crit rate, attack speed, and rage regen. I'm coming out to a total of 72% in rage regen. Total attack is going to be 24.2k attack. And then we have 374.5% crit damage. Obviously, there's room for improvement. I can get that over 380, 385 if I reroll that crit damage on that one piece. We do have a maxed out artifact. Kiri and Sumukong are very important for this. The only one I would consider switching out would be Volca, but the problem is that you need that damage down or attack down or damage reduction, and it's kind of hard to get that anywhere else, even on the Infernal Squad. I don't really know if there's a good place to get it from there. We're going to put Alen down here, help her out a little bit. Yeah, there's not really anybody that's going to be able to give it to me on the Nightmare Squad, and it needs to be a fighter. On the Infernal side, the issue is that I want to be doing more physical DPS. I could run Lord Phineas though, and run Lord Phineas, and with his exclusive artifact, it allows him to put a 30% damage reduction on the boss. But I'd have to drop... I just don't know. I'd have to drop Volca and have to put him down for more magic damage, which is a possibility. But that's something I'm going to try out later, see if I can get like more to the 35k range, because I'm just getting over 30k at this point. But yeah, she's going to be doing what Volca does. An Infernal Roar set. We're going to have triple roll here with her exclusive, and then we have a triple roll as well with some HP bonus because she's going to be on the ground, so she needs quite a bit of HP. Rage regen, and an attack speed here with some rage regen, and then we have an attack bonus here with some rage regen. Total stats, she's coming at 32k HP. About what she needs, 32 to 35 plus. 17.8k attack. 16k seems to be a really good threshold. 16.5. If you can get to 17, that's fine. 301.5% crit damage and the 54% rage regen. And her artifact is maxed out at level 25. Now, Furcy is going to be very simple. It can be Invigoration set, Warlord set. I think he might have 1 HP percentage piece on here. Otherwise, just going for a normal Furcy kind of build. Attack speed, attack bonus, healing effect, attack speed, attack bonus, rage regen. Warlord on left side, just to try to get that extra attack. But yeah, 31.8k HP and 19.2k attack. You could probably do without the 31.8k HP, honestly. Just to get to this over 30k. If you go a little farther than that, you're gonna have to start pumping up his HP more. But yeah, artifact is gonna be a euphoric orb. Then we have Alen. I'm gonna move down here to Alen. We're gonna put her in an invigoration set. She's in my normal Elowen set, essentially. We're gonna have an HP bonus, attack speed, and attack bonus. And then the left side, we're gonna have Wings of Grace, or Light's Grace, I'm sorry, attack speed. Really nice roll there. Rage regen, healing effect, HP. And then attack bonus, rage regen, HP bonus, and defense bonus. You don't want her to have a hard time staying alive. She does struggle from time to time. If you make sure she's under the Infernal Squad, she can do a little bit better. You don't have to worry about it quite as much. But yeah, 0.9 second attack interval, 89.5% rage regen, and 75 healing effect. Artifact, you're going to want to go with a Taya's Balm. The reason for that is that increasing the healing multiplier by 50% when healing a hero with less than 40% HP. It's very important. Your hero is going to drop below 40% HP quite often, and she just gets a 50% boost to her heals whenever they do. So they just go boom, right to full health every single time she ticks. That's what you want. Now, Dchen, we'll get to the Infernal DPS in a minute. Dchen's going to be in a Wings of Grace set. She is A2 as well. That's something to keep in mind. Just attack bonus, flat attack, HP bonus if you can get it. Rage regen doesn't matter. Nothing else really matters. That's all you're really looking for. Attack bonus, flat attack, HP bonus would be nice. And then we have attack bonus and flat attack. A little flat HP here, a little flat defense to help her out. Just keeping her alive. On the left side, Calamity or Warlord. Big attack bonus roll here. Rage regen and healing effect. Those stats don't even matter. I would prefer to have HP bonus, but that attack was just too spicy to pass up. I think it's actually a variant too. That's just for the attack bonus. Here's another nice roll on a Warlord piece. Attack bonus and flat attack. HP bonus and defense bonus. Defensive stats. Her artifact is at level 19. Now, going on to Hexx. Hexx is a really important build as well, and I couldn't quite get him to where I wanted him to because I want to have attack speed instead of flat attack here on the Wicked Vengeance breastplate. The quad roll would be really nice. Speed him up, make him do a little bit more damage. We do manage to have it here on his weapon. I don't have his exclusive weapon with nice enough stats, so I decided to just go with somebody else's exclusive weapon to get the quad roll. The little bit of penetration, I don't think for Hexx is really that crazy anyways, but total stats, well, crit damage, attack bonus, and attack bonus on the right side of the Soulbound Arcana. The total stats coming at 23.2 or 23.1k HP, 16.7, 16.6k attack, which is just right where I was saying. 1.1 second attack interval, I'd like that to be 1, but 383% crit damage, and that's just about all he really needs. Maxed out exclusive. He's also Awakened level 5, so very, very strong unit. And then we have Cetrm. Cetrm is also Awakened level 5. These units are kind of crazy. I know, guys. I don't really know how to make it better for you. As far as like it's not a free-to-play accessible thing. It's not going to be. And the higher your awakenings on your hero, the more farther you're going to get, the more damage you're going to be able to do. That's just how Abyss 1 works. And I think that's pretty fair, to be honest with you. His artifact is level 22. We're going for an Infernal Roar on the right side, and on the left side, Wicked Vengeance. Then we have crit damage, attack bonus, and attack bonus. All with attack speed, crit rate, crit damage, and flat attack. Or vice versa, here with attack speed, crit rate, attack bonus, flat attack. On the left side, we have a really nice breastplate here. The crit rate, crit damage, attack bonus, and flat attack. Really high rolls on these. I wish the crit damage was flipped with this crit rate, but it's still pretty good. I just rolled that today. And then we have attack speed, crit rate, attack bonus, and this is for his exclusive. And I would prefer to have some crit damage on here instead of healing effect, but I don't have it. Increases damage to shields by 20% when in an overloaded state. Gains 10% penetration. I'm not really too worried about him with the shields anyways at the stage that I'm getting to. So I could consider swapping him into attack speed, crit rate, crit damage, and attack bonus exclusive from somebody else if, you know, I was really trying to push and see what I can do. Total stats is 21.2k attack or HP, right around 20k attack, 2-second attack interval, crit capped, and 357.5% crit damage. Alright, so on the Twin Fiend. Here is part of the problem that I'm having. If he was A1, I think I'd be doing pretty good. Or if I had Soul Cadence, I think I'd be going through the roof. Honestly, it'd be a fear check at that point if I had Soul Cadence, especially a Soul Cadence A1. But on the A1, he gets this vulnerability to physical damage and vulnerability to magic damage. Then I could drop Volca. I believe I could figure out a way to make it work with Lord Phineas instead of Volca. I'm not sure about dropping Hexx though, or how I would make that work. But yeah, it's a nice 25% extra physical damage taken and magic damage taken. So you can use him for the physical shields, the physical phase, and the magic phase. But he's A0, and all I can really do is pump up his damage and make him hit as hard as I can. So attack bonus, crit damage. Left side is going to be Warlord, running out of Wicked Vengeance at this point. Attack bonus, crit rate, crit damage. Same thing on the breastplate, but with flat attack. Total stats, we're coming in at 27.5k HP, 17.8k attack, and a 348.5% crit damage. So, let us get into the fight. I think I've explained all of the heroes. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's jump into the playtest, and I'll show you how I'm doing it. The reason I have Sumukong's Rage Gen and Kagiri's attack speed so high is I want to try to get them doing as many attacks as they can during the phases that I am able to survive. So once I get to the second magic shield, I get stuck. So the first physical shield, I'm just going to pound away on them. These guys can take care of that shield without even worrying about it. And then the second phase for the first magic phase, same thing. I'm just going to kind of pound away on them and then use Twin Fiend when the shield comes up, right before it comes up, do magic damage to it, and then take that shield down and get into the next physical phase and do a ton of damage there, and vice versa. We just keep doing that until we can't get past that second shield, or second magic shield. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on 1x, change the view, and then I'm going to put down Kiri. We're going to put down Dchen. She's got the Wings of Grace set. She's going to give him the Wings of Grace buff. And then we're going to do with Sumukong. Then we're going to go Alen. And then we are going to go with Hexx. These are the biggest DPS units on the team, so giving them the invigoration is most important. So Firsty is also in an invigoration set, so that should give Hexx his invigoration. They all should have like a plus 10% minimum attack boost. Except for Kiri, you should have 12. Alright, then the other units, we're going to start with Torador, Volca. There's a good reason for placing those two first. I want to make sure that they have that full attack percentage boost from Torador. Rygar would be better if you keep him alive over there, but this way that Kiri can use his ult as soon as possible because they have that attack boost or attack speed boost. We're going to put down Cetrm here, and then we're going to put down Twin Fiend here. Alright, let's change the view, get the overall statistics up. As you can see, if he doesn't have the attack speed boost, he can't get through this ult in time for this first hit or the first ground damage hit, but now he can. And it didn't click. All right, hold on. That should have worked. I'm gonna restart. Let me set this up one more time. All right. Change the view. I'm not really sure why that didn't go through. Alright, so Kiri, Dchen, Sumukong, Alen, Hexx, Percy, Cetrm, Torador, Volca, and Twin Fiend. Alright, here we go. Now come on, Kiri, don't be dumb. There he goes. Perfect. Maybe I was a little slow. Activate Sumukong as soon as you can. At this point in the fight, we're not really worried about the first shield. They can kind of just take it down whenever they take it down. Everybody's gonna get stunned here. After the stun, I'm gonna activate Torador. We have Drake's Bellow. I'll activate Percy. And as soon as I can, I'll get Cetrm going. And I'll also get Volca going as well. Activate Sumukong. We're gonna demolish his shield. Activate Kiri. Should get hit by the ground damage. Perfect. Nice. So Kagiri's sitting at 46. He should get a little right around 50 or higher. You want him to stay in that sheath state as little as possible. The longer he's in that sheath state, the longer he's not hitting the boss. When he's not hitting the boss, he doesn't have a chance to do one of those Ember Strikes. So keep that in mind. Now, as soon as we switch over to the magic phase, you'll start seeing Hexx do some damage. And we'll activate him right now. There we go. Alright. Now, normally my Sumukong is at like 20k here. So the fact that he has the attack speed and the rage regen, he definitely did some extra damage this time around, which is nice. So Alen is going to be activated when we get down to this B right now. And then for the second slam, we don't really have to worry about anything. Doesn't do enough damage, which is fine. The third one, we will use Percy, counteract the Bellow, or the... Oh, what do you want to call it? I forget what it's called. Can't remember the name of it. I'll pause it and look. Wait, is erosion something, right? Burning corrosion, I'm sorry. So we counteract that with Percy. We're gonna go ahead and use Volca and Twin Fiend as well. Use Kiri to keep him alive from these meteor strikes. It's okay if Hexx is just taking on the boss. The first magic shield here, it's not really a big deal. He'll do a great job at it. He'll do a great job. Good job, Hexx. You're the man. Alright, so as soon as this guy stands up, we're gonna activate Cetrm. And as soon as Sumukong starts doing some damage, we can do these guys as well. There we go. Big hits, big hits. They're on 18k right now. Could get over 20 in a second here. Activate Alen. Help with the Bellow. Sorry if it's a bit weird. I'm trying to talk and play at the same time here. Storm Surge, no worries. Don't panic. This done, activate Torador, just cause we can. We're gonna activate Sumukong. Activates Percy. We're gonna hold on to Volca this time around. And Kiri as well. Alright. Activate Kiri. Get a hit off on that shield. See if hopefully they can take it down and get a hit off, free hit with Sumukong and the vulnerability. Perfect. And then Sumukong's up over 80 right now. We're hitting over 27.8. So all we have to do is do a bunch of damage on this next magic phase before we get to the shield. And whatever we get, that's what I end up with. Alright, activate Hexx. We're gonna activate Kiri too, why not? We'll activate Twin Fiend. So we'll be over that 30k. Should be right after this hit here. activate Alen. Counteract the burning corrosion. And I guess because I can, I'll activate Cetrm, because why not? Seismic Slam, you don't have to worry too much about. The only big worry is Volca. And whoever is sitting in this position on the ground is going to take a lot of damage, so you need a lot of the HP here. All the ground units take extra damage from that slam. I think 30-35k is the ideal amount. Now we're not going to activate anybody else. We're not going to do Twin Fiend again. There's no time for it. Could do Kiri. Why not? There we go. 31.2. That might be a record for me. But yeah, I can't get past the shield. I've tried everything on my account. I've tried having Ingrid out there. I've made it to the shield with extra magic damage dealers, and it just doesn't work out for me. Can't get by it. It's not happening. But 31.2, I got past it. It's very solid. I think I did a little bit higher than that before. It was 31.6. But that gives me the auto battles, and it's really exciting. Oh, okay, so it was a record. Maybe it was 30.9 or something. I don't remember what it was. I think it was 31 though. Anyways, so total stats coming in: Kiri 108.4 million, Sumukong at 74.8. We have Hexx at 50.2, and we have Cetrm at 31.7. Volca, nice little solid 13.8 million. Take it, right? Then we have Twin Fiend at 11 million damage. It makes you wonder if Twin Fiend's even really worth it. I don't know. But anyway, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what you're hitting on Abyss 1. I want to see your scores. I want to know what you're doing. I want to know if you have any ideas for me to make my team a little bit better. Shoot, I'm happy to hear. The account is really strong. I just missing a few key heroes, I think. Really only one to get this team really rolling. Anyways, that's all I have for you. I've been the Prospector. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep digging.